in on second down. Play action. Cottrell wide open on the wheel route. 50, 40, sideline, 35, 30. Hit at the 27 and goes down there. Marvelous Owens might have saved the touchdown. It's a big gainer, and the Broncos are down in Northeastern State territory.
I also think the fact that Cottrell didn't try to make a move there.
Smith hands to Riley, running left. Riley looking to bounce outside. He doesn't get there. Reese Roller comes in and takes him down for a loss of 3 back to the 22. In fact, we'll call it a 4-yard loss all the way back to the 23.
You'd have to call that a big victory. They're going to go straight up trickery here.
Looks like tush push. Smith under center. Smith carries it, tries to jump over the pile.
He didn't get it.
He did not get in.
It wasn't even close.
He is short as the Broncos stonewall him at the half-yard line, and now it's 4th and goal.
Been playing, and you'll move the football.
Mason in the pistol on 1st and 10, left hash from the 25. Handoff, Mason running right, cuts back, 25, bouncing outside, 30, still on his feet to the sideline, 35, and finally stumbles out of bounds up at the 37-yard line. William Mason for 12 yards and a first down.
Really good run by Mason, just finding a bunch of little seams through there. He had to really kind of be agile, advance, and got in it and made a nice gain.
From the 36. Handoff, Mason again, right side, 40, 45. Mason at the 50, and he's tackled from behind into Northeastern State territory at the 47-yard line. 17 yards for Mason.
17-yard gain.
Got run down by a defensive lineman.
Yeah, that was.
And have some space to move, but Broncos unsuccessful there, and now they're kicking it.
Davis Barr will try to pin Northeastern State deep. Chenault will call for the fair catch, and boy, he didn't make it look easy, but he gets it at the 7-yard line. We saw last week here in Edmond. 1st and 10, Northeastern State from their own 8. Going deep down the middle of the field. The man is open. It's underthrown. Is it intercepted? It is. Daniel Acquisi undercuts the route, and the Broncos get the pick as Smith went deep down the middle of the field and tried to hit Cam Jackson, and Daniel Acquisi has his first interception of 2025.
There's nothing better as an offensive lineman than having to cut your water break short because the defense just got a turnover. You got to strap your helmet back up, and you're kind of in panic mode for a second. Got to get back out on the field, but always loved that feeling, Todd. And I know our guy nothing. That's really dangerous territory. Davis
Barr, high kick. Chenault calls for a fair catch, and he makes it at the 11-yard line, and Northeastern State will have it there. 35. Smith hands to McKinney. McKinney looking to get outside right, and Connor Johnson shoots the gap and gets him for a big loss all the way back at the 32. That's a loss of 3, and it'll send off to Cottrell on a draw. Going left, Cottrell big hole, 35, 40, 45, and out to the 46. Jalen
manages to get a lot more yards out of it.
Broncos go quick from the 25, pass to Schumann in the flat. Ashton makes a man miss, 50, 45, has another first down, and to the Northeastern State 43, 12 yards from Huff to Schumann. And the Broncos will sub out a player here, so Northeastern State will also sub.
We've seen a lot of it.
Matthews in the backfield now, and Matthews gets a handoff on first down. Matthews makes a man miss, 40, 35, spinning to the 30 and all the way down to the 29. Dev Matthews with a nice one cut there. Gets from the 45 to the 29 and another first down.
Well, we've seen Mason and Cottrell in on the action tonight. Dev Matthews wanted his piece.
Third down and 1 from the 20. I formation, Huff under center. Huff hands to Mason, running left. Mason bounces outside. Mason stiff-arming a tackler inside the 15. They had a little hand fight as Mason looked like he was doing judo as he goes out of bounds at the 12. For 2 reasons, John. One, to get their defense set up, but also to stop the clock, right? They may get the ball back with a chance to go get a field goal here at the end of the half. From the 2, the Broncos will go out of the huddle into the I formation. Huff under center. Dominique Dunn is the fullback. It's a play action. Dunn's open in the end zone. They throw it to him, and it's a touchdown. Jet Huff to Dominique Dunn from 2 yards out, and the Broncos can cut the lead in half with the Joseph Kim extra point. It's 14-6, Northeastern State on top with 36 seconds left in the first half.
And that's where everyone who listens to me goes, see, John, that's why you have to run that fullback dive on the right side out of that little short huddle in those short yardage situations time after time after time after time, because then
Kim will boot this one away. Kim sends it high in the air. This is returnable. It's going to be taken at the goal line. Brought up to the 5, to the 10. Out to the 15, to the 17-yard line, and it's a tackle made on special teams for UCO. That was Chris Fitzpatrick who got down there on coverage.
Started the game, and I haven't had the heart to tell you not to.
2nd and 6, throwing the flat to the big running back Riley, and Connor Johnson gets him to the turf back at the 19. Boy, Riley's the big bowling ball running back at 5'10", 265, and Johnson got out there and went low and tripped him up.
Yards after the catch.
Barr punting from the Northeastern 49. This is a good kick. High in the air. Chenault calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 15. So it's a 34-yard punt, no return, and Northeastern State will start at the 15-yard line. 12:21 to go here in the third quarter, and we've got a timeout on the field from their own 44 for Northeastern State. Under center this time. It's a handoff. McKinney's hitting the backfield. Reese Roller, like he was shot out of a cannon, comes back and gets him all the way at the 40 for a loss of 4.
I mean, it's a handoff, and
Johnny Wilson getting after it. There's a throw deep, right side, passes underthrown, incomplete. Willie Rice in coverage. Was hand fighting there with Cam Jackson. No flag comes in, and the Broncos get the stop and force another punt.
Yeah, that was pretty mutual, and then Cam had to turn into defender and try and prevent UCO from getting the inter.
Huff goes receiver right, and Dev Matthews will run it. Matthews left side. Matthews breaks the tackle to the 45, pumping his legs forward to the 47-yard line for a nice run. That'll be 8 yards. Missed something.
But they declined the penalty. That was third down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the kick. It's going to be a fair catch called by Chenault at the 15, and he makes the grab there.
You had the Huff run. You had
right.
the MatthewCORadio@gmail.com.
1st and 10 Riverhawks from the 15. Smith will throw. Smith looking left, pressured, hit, and dropped.
Smith is sacked on the play.
As Darius Hampton got there, back at the 13-yard line, it'll be a loss of 2.
I just don't think Smith knew he was there behind him. Hampton was engaged. He was his this year. They just haven't played like one. We'll get to more of that here.
Huff on first down, throws left side, complete to Hacker. Hacker to the 30, to the 34-yard line for a gain of about, they'll mark him at the 33, so an 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 2.
It just takes pretty consistent excellence to make the playoffs in Division II, and the Broncos have been just a super.
UCO going fast, throws it out in the flat to Valeriano, right side. Valeriano has blockers across the 40, sprints forward to the 45. Should have gone outside. 1st and 5 for UCO. Huff fakes the pitch, looking to throw, pressured, steps right out of it, now throws to Cottrell, wide open left side, 40, 35, Cottrell tries to make a man miss, but Owens makes a good open field tackle at the 29. Jed Huff did a good job sidestepping pressure, and Jalen Cottrell has the grab for 21 yards and a first down.
Yeah, just a great job by Huff of getting out of jail there and then finding.
3rd and 10 from the Northeastern State 29. Huff. 4-man rush, throws it. Schumann in the flat, 25. Schumann upended. He reaches the football forward, and they're going to mark him a yard short at the 20. Receiver right, so William Mason will take the Wildcat snap. Mason running right to the 15-10, bounces off a tackler inside the 5. They're going to mark him down at the 5, but it's still a 1st and goal, 10 yards for Mason, as UCO wants to go quick here. Maybe the same formation on 1st and goal from the 5.
Something, but
2nd and goal from the 15. Huff, 4-man rush, throws deep right side end zone, passes, caught, touchdown. Ashton Schumann with his 5th touchdown grab of the year. And the Broncos can cut the lead in half with an extra point on Jed Huff's 2nd touchdown pass of the night.
Fireworks in the north end zone. Cannons go.
45, under center is Smith. Smith pitches it on the reverse. Darius Hampton read it and makes the tackle back at the 49. They tried to hit Jackson on the end around, and Darius Hampton was waiting for it, and it's 4th down, and the Broncos will force a punt.
Man, reverses are so great when they work, but they look so bad when they don't.
21. Smith, blitz comes, high snap. It's a busted play, and he's taken down in the backfield. Jack Puckett got in there. It was supposed to be a handoff, but the snap was, Zach Stillwell that got in there. The snap was so high that Smith just kind of had. Northeastern State has to get set. Play clock at 2 at 1. They get the snap off, handoff Riley up the middle. Did he get it?
No.
I don't think he did.
Nope.
He's pushed back at the 16. The Broncos get the stop. And there's a flag down after the play.
That's on NSU too. Connor Johnson got pushed down after the play. I think that's going to be a personal foul on NSU. which is going to give the Broncos not only the ball, but 15 yards closer to their end zone.
And again, we see the Riverhawks being out of timeouts, coming back to bite them there.
They really took way too long to figure. They should have known before that play what they were going to do if it ended up being, they've got to think.
There is no foul on the play.
Jeez. They've got to think a few.
Works at the end of the third quarter. Huff, play action. Huff drops, throws deep, left side pass caught. Dominique Dunn, 40, 50, 45, and upended at the Northeastern State 42-yard line.
Beautiful.
42 yards from Jet Huff to Dominique Dunn. Make it 43 yards. They'll mark him down at the 41. That's Dunn's longest.
At gmail.com.
First and 10 Broncos from the 41. Blitz comes, picked up. Dunn makes another grab to the 30. Leaps a tackler to the 25. Down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 20. Dominique Dunn looked like Edwin Moses in the open field with the hurdle. It's a gain of 21 and another Bronco first down.
And if you know who Edwin Moses is, you probably don't know how to email.
3rd and 4 Northeastern State from the 23. McKinney in motion out of the backfield. Smith steps up, throws over the middle. Pass is knocked away. It was in the hands of Roberson, and the hit knocked it away, and the Broncos get a stop, and they'll force a punt. 5:54 to go, and UCO. 2nd and 6. Huff steps up, pressured, throws, left side pass, caught!
Oh,
Valeriano makes the grab inside the 35, down at the 31.
That was nuts, man, because Jet Huff was in big trouble. He got hit right when he threw it. I thought he was just throwing up a prayer, and Valeriano goes up over. Wasn't anybody around from the defensive side.
2nd down, handoff, Mason, left side, Mason, big hole, 25-20, down to the 16. William Mason runs for 15 yards. Wildcat formation, Matthews will take the snap. Dev running left, Dev to the 5, cuts back at the 2, he's in the end zone! Dev Matthews with the touchdown, and UCO can tie it with an extra point with 3:45 to go.
Outstanding drive by the Broncos, and they do it the old-fashioned way by running it.
Donnie Smith in the shotgun, hands it to McKinney, running left. McKinney hitting the backfield, he's dropped. Connor Johnson got there at the 17 for a loss of 2. And UCO saying the ball's loose.
Beat his man and was in hot pursuit.
2nd and 10, 35. Huff steps up, throws, middle, pass, caught. Schumann, first down and more. That's Valeriano actually inside the 30, and he gets horse-collared to the 28. No flag down.
Well, you can be horse-collared forward, right? He didn't get pulled back. He got pushed forward, and I think that's not a penalty.
Eastern State territory, still 1:25 to play. Huff, left side to Schumann. Schumann makes the grab, breaks the tackle, 25-20. Sideline, 15, out of bounds at the 12. They'll mark him.